Hey everybody, it's Sunday at 4 o'clock. I did not go live yesterday. I was working on the backsplash in my kitchen, and that's the last thing that has to be done for everything for my home renovation to be done. And then I will share it with you all. But that's why I haven't shared it up to now. So this morning, I think I've mentioned that I'm taking my agency in a new direction. And so I was doing some research on exactly what is the niche that I want to focus on. So I've been looking at this and that and the other, and I stumbled on this website that I have to show you, because if you're interested in targeting nonprofits, this is like the when I found it, I felt like the angels started singing, just because it's very helpful to find nonprofits that have money. And that's the thing. We tend to think, well, it's a nonprofit, so they never have money, right? No, not true. Many of the nonprofits have quite a bit, because all that means is that they're not using the profit to pay themselves. I mean, everybody gets a salary that works there. That's true. But it's just, that's what, it doesn't mean that they don't make a profit. They do, but that profit goes back into their programs. But that doesn't mean that one of their programs can't be advertising and websites. They all need one, right? Okay, so let me show you this website. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. No, here's what we do. Okay, the name of this website is Cause IQ. It is really cool. So you can search by a number of things, but let's just say you want to focus on nonprofits in your own area, right? So, well, let's just I'm just going to put in North Carolina. Let's say I want to look in all of North Carolina. So now it's going to show me by area, blah, blah, blah. There's all this information. I'm not going over all that. Okay. But when I get down here, it gives me a list of these nonprofits. Now, let's say that I really wanted to focus on women's clubs. Let's say that I stumbled on several women's clubs websites that are crap. And I think they need, because, a lot of times it's each chapter has their own website, but they don't have any guidance in terms of what that website should look like. Or they're not given any guidance from, they're all crap. And they might have been put up in 2015, right? They haven't updated the websites, because nonprofits are terrible about that, especially social clubs or service organizations like the Women's Club. So let's just say that you wanted to look for all the women's clubs in North Carolina. So you could come down here. We've already gotten to the North Carolina filter. We're going to put keywords and put in women. And we're going to add that filter. So now it's going to give me more than just women's clubs, but it's giving me a whole bunch of them. So let me just see if I'm going to take that off and try, go back to keywords and try woman, because it's the women's club, right? Or is it women's clubs? I don't know. I can't remember. Hold on one second. I'll check. I think it's women's. I can't spell. Women's Club Greensboro. This is an example of one that a website that's terrible. Greensboro Women's Club. Okay. Yeah, it's Women's Club. Yeah, I hate this website. Okay. This is a website that made me kind of think, hey, this might be the way to go. Okay. So let's just put in Women's Club and see what happens. Okay. So now you've got the Charlotte Women's Club, Asheboro Women's Club of Clayton. So here they all are. But look at this, y'all. It shows the revenue, shows their assets. And when you click in, now this is Charlotte, so it's going to be big. When you click into it, you can scroll down here and you can see their financials. You can see their total grants that they get coming in. You can see their income. And then you can look at their expenses and you can see if they spent any money on advertising or corporate IT or anything like that. So I thought this was, I'm going to make this a little bigger so you can see it better. I thought this was a gold mine in terms of finding it. Let's say that you wanted to search for Shriners, and you don't even have to go to, let's just choose another state. Let's say you want to look for Shriners in Missouri. Well, let's see. Do we have anybody in Missouri? Let's go to Georgia. We have several people in Georgia. Let's go to Georgia. So now we're in Georgia. We can see what the nonprofits are. Now, if I want to see all the nonprofits in Atlanta, all I have to do is click here. And then when I scroll down, it's going to show me all of the nonprofit associations in Charlotte with their revenue. Now, I think this revenue is only as current as 2019. And I don't know if this website is going to be kept up anymore. I have no idea. But the other thing I found out is I did not know that there were other kinds of nonprofits. I thought all nonprofits were a 501c3, but look, there's a 501c6. So, and those are different. Like a social club has a different IRS. A social nonprofit club has a different IRS number over here. So maybe that's what you want to focus on. It's 501c7s or whatever they are. But let's just say, okay, so we're in Atlanta, and now let's say we want to find any shrine clubs in Atlanta. So I'm just going to put in shrine and say add filter. So we've got, let's see, did this keep me in Atlanta when it did this? I can't tell. Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, this one's in Oxford, Georgia, but Oxford must be near Atlanta. But look, it's not giving any revenue. So apparently they don't make that public. But I can guarantee you the Shriners have a lot of money, and they don't do their websites all the same either. So, I mean, it is going to take a little research to go and check their website, see if it's crap and that sort of thing. But once you find one or two in the same vertical that are terrible, then you know that maybe you could come up with, let me remove that. So then once you find two or three in one vertical, then you know that, all right, first of all, there's no corporate entity that is passing down a website design to them or any website guidance whatsoever. They're just letting each chapter build their own website. And so then you could maybe whip up a couple of samples of what you think those kind of websites would like to have, and then you can use that as your, here's some ways we can improve. Because I mean, what do clubs want, right? I'm just thinking clubs right now, it could be any form of nonprofit, but they usually are wanting to get more members, right? Most of those websites are not designed to get more members. They want to get more engagement from their existing members. Once again, their websites are not set up that way. So anyway, I just thought that was a great website, and hope maybe there are others. And if there are, and you're watching this, well, you know what, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching, and I forgot to look at the comments to see if anybody's even watching this live. No one has made a comment, but it is Sunday. I didn't really expect anybody to be here. But if you're watching the replay of this later and you think this is valuable, or even if you don't, just type something in the comments so I know that people are actually seeing this, and let me know what you thought of that website. And if you know of other websites that are similar to that, where people can go and easily find a vertical of leads like that, just let me know. Hey, Ella, thanks for watching. But these 4 o'clock things, and they're never right at 4 o'clock, are they? It's just the way it is. 4 o'clock-ish. I'm going to keep doing these through next weekend. And then next Monday, a week from tomorrow, is when we have our client acquisition workshop. And if you want to be in that workshop, it's completely free for all students of the WP Project Managers Academy. All you have to do is join the academy. And where do you want to join the academy? I should probably have the URL up on the screen, but I don't, but I will in just a second. Because we're doing these, I'm starting to do a monthly workshop with the premium students, but the client acquisition workshop is so important that I've decided to have everybody be in that one, because I think it'll really get you going in the right direction if you aren't already there. So let me come back over to StreamYard. Oh, I've lost StreamYard. Where'd you go, StreamYard? Oh, there you are. This is where you want to go. There you go. This is where you want to go if you would like to join the academy. All you have to do is join the free program, and then inside the Facebook group is a link to sign up. But that page is restricted to members of the academy. So you have to join the academy first, then go to the Facebook group. There's a link in there to the workshop. Sign up, and I'd love to see you there. We're gonna actually work through developing your client acquisition, your lead your lead strategy and your sales process. So you should be a good ways closer to that after the workshop. Because we're going to sit down, we're going to actually do the work. We're not just going to talk about it, right? It's not a webinar, it's a workshop. So you'll have some things to go away with. And I'm going to be sending out the worksheets the day before the workshop. So hope to see you there. So I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Check out that website I just showed you if you're interested in finding high ticket nonprofits. And remember, stay productive, stay strong, and never stop learning. And I'll see you next week.